Now it's time for our live interview with Hernan.
Bradley's speech team is the most successful speech team in the nation. Bradley has quite a few accolades with 42 national titles, and it doesn't seem like they're slowing down either. Here to talk to us today is Andrew Yohonan, a senior here at Bradley and a member of Bradley's speech team. Thanks for coming on, Andrew.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So if you could just tell us a little bit about the speech team, what you guys are all about.
So the Bradley speech team is here to serve. We have 3 pillars of the speech team: tradition, advocacy, and excellence. Most importantly, forensics is about advocating for others.
And you mentioned forensics. I competed in speech in high school alongside with you. Sometimes people don't understand why we call it forensics. You want to explain that?
So it's not the CSI kind, despite what some people may think. In reality, it's kind of like debate. Really, you're just talking with people. You're having a conversation about things, whether if it's political or social in nature. You're really just trying to either talk to them about an issue, or there's also acting events as well.
Awesome, yeah. So I mentioned we competed against each other in high school. How long have you been doing speech?
So this is actually my 10th year in speech. I've been doing it all the way since 5th grade. It's a little bit longer than most people, but this is my 4th year on the Bradley University speech team.
Awesome. So what are some of the events that you've been doing here on the collegiate circuit?
So I do public address events, so that's what you typically think of when you have a speech. So it's persuading someone, informing someone of an issue, but I also do limited preparation. So those would be, I have 7 minutes in an impromptu speech to both come up with and deliver a performance based on a prompt.
Cool, yeah. So there's a lot of things going on, obviously, when you're part of the speech team. But if you had to pick one thing, what's the most memorable thing so far about your career here?
So the most memorable thing about my speech career probably was my freshman year. Bradley University hosts a tournament called the Norton. It will be coming up this year in November. And my freshman year, we actually had it Wonka themed. So there was a lot of candy, a lot of merriment. You saw the occasional Oompa Loompa running around campus. That was just a really fun thing to do.
Awesome. So you mentioned the Norton's coming up in November. Do you want to explain a little bit about what that is?
Yes. So the Norton is the largest regular season tournament of the year. One year in particular, we had roughly 200 individuals in one event. Some schools equate it to fall nationals because it is so large, and it's basically just a fun time for the speech circuit and all these people to come together, have fun, compete, and it's really every year surrounded by a theme to keep it light and interesting.
Awesome. So thanks again for coming on, and thank you for coming on again. And Larry, back to you.